going to take you into my YouTube channel, and then I'll show you what you should put in there once you sign up for a channel, what you need to put in, and then I'll take you over and show you the results. Because I did a video this morning. I'll show you where we're at with it. But let's start out with my tripod. This tripod I can put in my roller back. This thing flaps it down to about nothing. The name of it, I can't even pronounce it. It's Manfrotto. I'll give it to you again.
Manfrotto.
Manfrotto. Manfrotto. I heard about this was the one to get, and I love it. It's amazing because you can collapse it, stick it in your suitcase, and
Manfrotto makes like 60 different types, so they're the best.
They are the best. Yeah, it's super. The next thing I'm going to talk to you about is flip camera. How many folks got flip camera? Handful of you? Okay. Most of you are dealing with cell phones. These things are probably fading, but I still use it quite a bit. And you see that little tripod on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This thing here, just you can make this any way you want. All right, bends all around. I don't want to bend it right now because I'm going to set it down here. I'm going to put it on for the screen. But I've got to give it to Kevin right now. But these things are really happy. We've taken a ton of videos, and I want to show them one thing before you do this. Turn this thing on. There's a button over here. Is it on yet? Yeah, there it goes. And there's another button on this side. Click that button. See what happens? All right. Plug it to USB. Plug it into the computer to power this thing out. Okay. So do Ted. And he'll set that up so I'm going to shoot the screen. Next thing I want to show you is when I got the tripod, I learned about this camera. It comes in a case. I had to buy a case with it. This is a Kodak. Let me see what the number is. ZI-8. Now this is a couple years old, so there's probably newer ones. ZI-8. The difference here between these is this camera here doesn't take quite the quality as it. This is high def, and but it's the first camera I had. It's very, very user friendly, and it's picking up the sound. Whenever Kevin kicks it on, it'll pick up my sound without a problem. This one I like to use with a mic, but the video that you get out of this is incredible, and you can take still pictures too on this. This thing here also has. See if I can get it out here. Now this thing has a deal at the top. There it is. I got to do this thing. This thing has a USB also. Everybody see that? All right. I've got a disc in here. I think we'll video for 24 hours. Like I turn it on, it just goes forever. And then I got a backup. One too. So the videos that you typically see me on, if I'm talking about a product or just doing training, it's typically with this one. So very handy. It comes with a remote. So what will happen is I can set at my desk, click the remote, and the video will start, and then stop it. And so I don't have to do a lot of editing with it. And since that thing picks up sound really well, and this one here is not quite as well, I went out and I bought this mic, and I can't tell you the name of it. Well, maybe I can. Audio-Technica, T-E-C-H-N-I-C-A. First word's audio dash T-E-C-H-N-I-C-A. The thing you got to remember on this is it goes with a battery where my hand's at, and it's got an on and off switch on here. So you want to get backup, those little cell batteries, you want to get a backup on those, because if this thing goes dead, and you're out videotaping, like this thing went dead when I did the Ice Bucket Challenge. I guess you guys haven't seen that yet. Yep. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you come get it up, okay. So all I had to do is I had my battery with me, just pop it in here, and I was good to go. You just got to be aware of it. And then I got the kind of, had a long cable on it, because if I was gonna have you say something and videotape you, I want to be able to get some distance on that, so. And this little rubber thing here, I got at the Battery Plus shop. I don't know if you got those in your areas, but it's a little place that sells batteries. But that rubber thing is for long cords like this. So, the other thing I use, and we'll start here, is my smartphone, right? So, what I did today was this. Went into my smartphone, I clicked on my camera, and I stood in the back of the room by Kevin's desk, and I videotaped you folks, the back of your heads, and I videotaped Donna. Okay? Then I went over here, and you can see YouTube on here. Everybody see that little red dot that says YouTube? Let me get back to it. Click on that. Wait a minute, I'm doing it backwards. Click on my video first. Clicked on my video, I went into my video with oops. That's the pool in my shoe. I took that a little bit ago, right? You guys were in there with Donna. But there's Donna and you. And up here, where it's got that little fork thing, I can click on that, and this thing will give me a ton of different options to where I can send it. I can send it to your cell phone, I can send it to my Dropbox, I can send it to Facebook. But down here, I can also send it to YouTube. And so I click on YouTube there, not on my screen. And it'll come up, and there's the video. And it wants me to put a title in, which I did. And there's a little arrow up here. And I click on that arrow, and it'll zip it into my YouTube channel. It's called a YouTube channel, my channel. And so this has the login for my YouTube channel. Everybody got it? Boom. So if I take a video of you right now, you'll appear up here on the screen in a minute. However long it takes this thing to load. Cool? Okay. Alright. So that's how it starts. Now, how many people in here have a YouTube channel? Okay, great. Okay, about 30% of the room. So, for those of you who don't have a channel, I'm gonna, by the way, you ought to grab a piece of paper and pen, because I'm gonna run through about 13 items here. Go out and Google something like how to create a YouTube channel. CHANNEL. How to create a YouTube channel. I'm not going to walk you how to set up a channel, because there's a gazillion videos out there on how to do it. And actually, YouTube, if you go into that, they'll show you how to set up a channel. So, once you set up the channel, then you can use a smartphone to do that, or the two cameras that I showed you. Plug those into your computer, upload it right into YouTube. Okay? Go into your, if you got your channel, if you're uploading into your channel, it'll go to your channel. I've got 4 different YouTube channels. 4 different ones for different companies. Alright, now, once that happens, once you get it uploaded, then this is my YouTube channel. And on your channel, you can put, I got a banner up here of a class I was taking, or giving, and there's a picture of me over there, and I got a little website over here. But down here you see a menu, see those buttons going across there? Alright, so you can pick those. But what I'm going to do is scroll down to my channel and start with this video I took here of Donna and you this morning. Everybody's, let me get my point. Everybody see that right there? I took that at Donna last night. We were having dinner. Kevin and Donna. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what you want to do with the video once you got it. Boom. All right. There's a channel with some of you. And there's Donna Bauer. And now that you got the video up there, what do you do with it next? Well, the first thing is you want to put a title in. Now I could put anything in here, but the focus of this training is for buying houses and selling houses. So I put in here, I'm gonna, a house for sale, all right? So what I did was, this is the title that I put in for this video. Work? Got it? Okay, so there'll be a place on there where you put the title in, plug in the title you want. Now, what I need to tell you about the title is the wording that you put in here is incredibly important, because Google is going to search on that and a whole other bunch of other stuff. But this title is very important, because they're looking to, if somebody puts in a search request, they're looking for items out there to satisfy that request. So they want to find something that's in that realm. Hopefully they bring up things that'll help people. So here I said house for sale. I could say houses for sale. I could say home for sale, right? I could have left that blank and just put in 123 Main Street, Orlando, Florida, right? What you put in there will make a difference on what appears on the front page of Google. And if you mess it up, you're going to be on the 80th page of Google. Okay? That's how important it is. Now, let me take you down a level to this area right here. This is the description box. Move it up so you can see it. What you want to put on the paper that you got in front of you is the very, very, very first thing you want to put in there is your website. Because once somebody comes out and takes a look at the video, I would assume that you want them to click on it to go someplace. And the first place I would think you want them to go to is your website. Does that make sense to you? All right. And if they go to the website, then they could learn about you. They could also, if you got a place there where they can send you an email, they could do that, right? Or even have your phone number out there. Yes, you can put your phone number in here. Put it up there in the heading if you want. And then what I like to do, and I didn't spend a lot of time, I like to load this box up, this description box, with a lot of information. But in this case, since I had this street address in the heading, I want to have that. I want to have it in at least 3 places. I want to have it in the heading. I want to have it in the description, which is what we're talking about right now. And then I also want to have it in the tags. So, let me find it. Let me get to the tags. There. I clicked on a thing like a little pencil just a second ago, and that little pencil opened me up on another page, and down here is the tag box. So you got 3 boxes, and they're all on the screen right now. I got the heading, they call it the title. I got the description, so I got title, description, and now I got the tags. Now the people that come to your, that are out on Google, what they typically get is they get the heading and maybe a line or 2 of this, but they don't get these tags. What these tags are in there for is to help Google search. Alright? Load it up. Now what happened here, where you see this little X, like this is one tag that I put in, this is the second tag, this is the third tag, and if I want to delete it, I click on that X. But now what makes that break right there? What makes that break right there is a comma. Put a comma in, and it'll make that the tag. And then I put this, and then I hit a comma, and it puts that as a tag. Well, I've got a house for sale in the heading, boom. I got the address, boom. I got this, boom, and then I put both, Orlando and Florida, okay? So, is there anything magic about that? Well, it just helps the search engine, and you can pepper this now however you want. Now, what'll happen is Google will, YouTube will come back and put suggested tags, and so they've got other tags here, and to make your life easier, for an example, if I want to add Florida, I just click on this and it'll pop up here. Okay? So, then, there is a button right here. It's grayed out right now. You can see it with my pointer right here. if I would go up and add a tag or delete a tag or change the description or whatever, this thing will become blue and it'll ask you if you want to save it. You want to save those or you'll lose the work that you did. Got it? Now sometimes it'll auto save, so you want to make sure you save it so you don't take a chance of losing something. Now, this here, where the red button is at right here, this is called a thumbnail. And you'll notice over here on the side, I've got 3 thumbnails and I've got a custom thumbnail. Well, they typically, what will happen on YouTube is they will go on in and just randomly pick a thumbnail for you. Now this is what the people see when they're out Googling. Okay, and that'll be, and they'll see it here. So if you're taking a video of somebody and they got their eyes closed, you probably don't want to put that up. You know, you probably want to make them look more alert. So, so they give you a couple other options here, and if that doesn't work, then you can customize it and upload something in there and change it. Okay, so you ought to pay attention to that, so that you get in here what you want. I didn't change it. I just left it the way it was. Now you see this little fork thing? Remember I talked about that earlier when I had my phone up here, right? What this one does, I read off to you a number of things that it would do if I clicked on this before on my phone, and it comes up with a list of places that I could send it. One of them was YouTube, and that's how this ended up here. So what I did this morning was, I took the video, I went over, I clicked on that, I picked YouTube, took a couple minutes to upload, and bang, here it was. When you click on this one, you've got Facebook and Twitter, and Google+, then there's more stuff, so you click on that. Also, you notice this link here. You got the same link over here, video URL, see that? If you want to take this link and put it someplace, like on a web page, let's say you got a website, and you want to put a video on your website. Well, normally you don't load it up you don't load a video into your, let me put it this way, many times you don't load a video into a website. What you do is you go and load a video into YouTube, and then you take the link and paste it over there, save it, and then the video will play on a web place, someplace. Now, what we got across the top here is different tabs. And I'll click on these for you. You got an enhancement, you got an audio, annotations, and subtitles. So right now I'm in info and settings, and then you saw down below the different items that you had there. I went through this with you. Now let's go to enhancements. With enhancements, if you want to fix the way this thing looks, stop this. Notice over here, you got saturation, fill light, slow motion. If you want to trim it, let's say you start the video and get some junk at the start that you don't want, you can then trim the front, trim the back on the thing. It says down here you can combine multiple clips. So there's a lot. Here's color temperature, contrast, stabilization. So you got a lot of different options under this enhancement that can help you out. Look, delete page. Let's go to the audio section. I think this is really cool. Over here, YouTube has put a ton of different songs. This is a children's song, dance song, country song, pop, rhythm blues. And so what you can do is, let's say you're out and doing a virtual tour of the house, or you're doing the front part of the house, and you aren't talking at that point. You aren't talking about it. So it's not too boring for the people. You could stick a video on there. You could stick some kind of peppy video or whatever you want, and you click on it, and you got video. You got audio or music with your video. Oh, nice. Let's see. Annotation. If you want to put like a heading on this or a website, which I'd highly recommend, is you come into this section and add an annotation, and so you can come in here. Now, what I do on some of my videos is if I'm teaching, I let the video play, and then someplace in here, I might put my website down. And one thing you ought to watch is where you locate it, whether you locate it at the top or you locate it at the bottom, because if you put it up here, and your forehead's up here, then you got it right across your forehead. You might not want that, right? So it might be cleaner here, but vice versa. So you just have to watch that. But and you can time when it pops up. Oh yeah, I left this like this. What language do you want the video in, right? Now on that, I mean, I always hit English, obviously. So set language. So now something else.
So you get subtitles on that too?
Pardon?
Subtitles?
Yeah, you can do subtitles there. Use subtitles too. What you got here is my menu of options. So, my channel is the main page. I'll hit on that next. Subscriptions are, people can subscribe to my videos, I can subscribe to their video channel. Okay, in fact, you folks ought to subscribe to mine, right? Why not?
Yeah.
And that way, when I post a new video, you'll get a notice of that, and then if you want to look at it, you can go and take a look at it. Okay, so I got a number of students. This is the ones I subscribe to. And I think I've got 88 folks or whatever subscribe to mine. And then history on what I've been watching. If I want to watch stuff later, I got that. Videos I've liked. And then Google Ads, I'll roll this down and you can see what else is there. That's it. Okay. Those are people that have subscribed to mine. So let's go back to my channel. You saw some numbers off to the right of that video.
Yep.
And that is, it'll have like the time of the video and things like that. So. This is my main page where I put in the information, or if I upload this picture, I uploaded that picture. Here. See the advanced, that's what I was looking for. See the advanced settings? Right here? That's an important one. Because look at what you get in. There's two columns here, and I'm going to run you down both of them. Over here, if you want to allow comments, and you leave that check mark. That allows all. Some might be with approval. See what this says? Yeah, see where it says approved there? Hello, am I alone?
Yeah.
You see where it is?
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to approve that, you can do that. I normally uncheck mine because I worry about some 17-year-old kid going in and saying stuff he shouldn't say, something like that. But I probably ought to open it up. And then if you want to use the ratings, you can do that. There's different licenses. Mine's always standard. Syndicate, I can run it everywhere. scroll this down. This one on allowing embedding, what that means is that if I got a video out there and I put that check on embedding, that means that you will have the ability to go in and suck the link off of my channel and go over and put that video on your webpage. Okay? So you can do that. Yes?
It's, for that reason, I would recommend, like, if you have a website on there, putting it in a little annotation on the bottom, because other people scrape your content, put it on their site, and then it'll just be whatever video, and they won't see all your notes and stuff below it.
Where you put what now?
The annotation for your website in the video.
Uh-huh.
So when they're watching the video, they see your website. There's also a thing in there where you can make it clickable.
Yes. Right.
So,
Yes. So if you allow embedding and somebody embeds it, then notify. If there's age restrictions, you got that. Now let me go down this other column. I'll start back here. Here's what you saw on the previous page. And I said, you see that stuff over on the right? It just says the channel, when this thing, the date of this thing, and what time it ended, did it 10:32 today. Duration 5 seconds. I don't know what that means. Maybe you got somebody out there does. But the number of views, that's me clicking on it 6 times. If I could go out and like this, or somebody likes it, it'll keep count of this. Dislikes will do that. And there's that URL again that you can that I could use, and I could put it someplace. Now, let's look at this category right here where it says people and blogs. Here's your options. So if you're going to sell a house, what would you put it in under? You'll see it's something that says real estate, do you?
How to.
What'd you say?
How to.
How to?
So flat out.
How to, right there. Okay. Maybe people, if you're trying to get to people, right? I don't know. That is the one that comes up by default. That there. But you ought to be aware of that, because you might put something up that's for education, which I do a lot, and so I'll click on educational most of the time. Video location, I've never put anything in there, so I don't know what that is. That's that language that I clicked on earlier. 3D video, it says disable 3D, please make this 3D. It's already a 3D, which is what that really is. Make videos, statistics on the watch page. Now down here, since I clicked on that 3D thing, it showed this up as blue now. Everybody see that? So if I want to keep it, I gotta save it. Alright, now I'm going through this, and what I did with this particular one was I just set it up as a sample for you, so my main focus was the 3 main categories: the headline, the description, and the tags. Okay? So then I hit the save button, and then I went over here and did a search, just like your buyers would do, just like your renters would do. And so I put it in this box for a search. I didn't put it up here, which would be to go to a website, right? Okay. I put it down here. So I put in house for sale, 123 Main Street, Orlando, and right there it is. Hit the enter button for the search, and this is what came up. So it came up, and this is front page of Google right here, and I got this little flag on here. Now let's see what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm number 6 on front page of Google. know what's come up here. You know, this is critical. It shows it's a YouTube video. There's the link, so you click on this link, they're gonna zip over to my video and watch the video, right? Look what else is there. Website. Remember I told you in the description box, the first thing you wanna put in there is what?
Your website.
Right, your website. So, I also put in there 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, or, you know, if somebody's out searching for a house, you think that's important, I put that down in the description right below my website,
Right.
right? So,
There is an actual 160 Main Street.
yeah, there is. I know, yeah,
Expensive
cause,
too.
yeah, I know, so I have to get this off here at some point. I get calls from realtors.
You put 2 5-second videos on there, and you pushed him down 2 numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. So, now I clicked on that, somebody comes out and they watch the video, I paused it. Now, what I just showed you is I went to Google, I did a search. I went out to the first page of Google, and because I did a video, what happens is since Google owns YouTube, they pump these videos up high on the list, all right? Now, let me scroll down and show you something else. See this link here?
Yeah.
It's hot. It's hot. You click on the link, you go to my website.
Nice. Nice little spread.
Now, for me to do that video today, it took like no time. I shot the video, I turned around and clicked on the video on my camera, hit that little fork thing, scrolled down, hit YouTube, it instantly started to upload the thing. It asked me for a headline, I had to have that. It uploads it, it won't upload it without the headline. I uploaded it into YouTube. I went into YouTube then, and I put in the headline, the three areas, the headline and the description and the tags. And in the description, I made sure I had my connection for where I wanted people to go. Hit save. Now, there's a lot of other things I showed you in there that you could do. Add music to it and all that kind of stuff, so take a little bit more time. But click the button and you got people coming to your site to get a hold of you to buy the house.
Kevin, is that your spread?
How many folks are gonna use YouTube now? Couple more people. Alright? See if there's anything else. I think that's about it. Yeah. You got questions?
So you do a YouTube channel on, private lending, asking for money?
Well, if you have registered with the SEC and you have to have a password protected, okay?
That's one of the ones you have to register with the SEC?
Yeah, cause it's advertised, it's big time advertised. Yep. Yep, yes.
You can't make the video so that only you can see it or people that
Thank you.
give access to it.
Yeah, let me go back and do that, that's great,
So
I
that,
appreciate
at
that.
that moment, you don't have to register with the SEC? If it's friends and family?
As long as you make sure it's not public.
Well, what'll happen?
It's under video matters.
Where's it at?
But like, go back to the settings for that particular video. Go back one more.
Go back one more from there.
Scroll down. Go to-
There it is, thank you. Alright, see this right here? See this right here? I've got it set up on public so you can see it. But what I can do is I can go unlisted. What that unlisted means is that I have to give you that link that I showed you. Remember I showed the YouTube URL? I have to physically give it, I do this to you folks all the time, actually, a lot of times. So I will make something unlisted that I don't wanna give to the world. If I wanna send something just to you, like, let's say, let's say I wanna talk to you about the, Where to Get the Money boot camp. Or invite you to the Where to Get the Money boot camp, or I've done a special video for you because you come to the Where to Get the Money boot camp, okay? Then what I will do is I'll shoot the video, and I'll go on in, and I'll tag it as unlisted, which means that the, other folks can't see it. And I'll put it in an email to you, or Donna will, and we'll send it off to you, and then you, when you click on it, it's just for you, and it's not for people walking up and down the halls here, and things like that, okay? Other people.
Okay, can I say one thing on that?
Sure, why you want?
With unlisted, YouTube itself, you won't be able to find the video under YouTube itself, but Google still catalogs it. So if you actually go on Google, you can actually find unlisted videos, everywhere. So
I did
just-
today.
Yeah, just keep that in mind.
You know, they don't know how to get to them, but they will be listed out there, you're right. If
Yeah,
you-
you won't find them under YouTube search, it's not gonna happen, but under Google you will. And then, if I could.
Sure.
About the link, in the actual description, with Google's new algorithms, search algorithms and so forth, if you put the exact same link for every single one of your videos, Google will actually dock you for that. So if you have, let's say, 123 Main Street, alright, and you have a particular page on your website for 123 Main Street, have the link going to that particular page. Because if you have 1,000 videos out there, and it's all going to your home page, Google will dock you for it. So, documenting you're not gonna get the page ranking that you want.
You'll be lower, they'll push you down.
You may be for, the first week or so, maybe not even that, on the first page, you may get there, but they'll drop you faster than a bad habit, I mean.
So if your title is the same as, use the same title over and over again.
It doesn't matter about title, it doesn't matter about, the actual verbiage in the description, what matters is the link. Integrity
This.
Home Buyers.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what you wanna change. You wanna have it going to different pages of your website. Otherwise, it's just the way Google does their algorithm with backlinks.
Yeah, and all you gotta do is just go to that page, copy the link up at the top of the page URL, and just dump it here. And you got it.
Ask me how I know.
How do you know? What happened to you?
And then the third category is private, and what that means is that nobody can see it, and they have to have a password to get in. Okay? You give them the link and then the password, and then they can get into it, and take a look at it. Password protected. Okay?
That's
Good?
That's good. Karma, can I have those glasses right there?
Huh?
Glasses.
My website, how you like it?
Yours?
Oh, it's yours.
Right. Brad and I partnered up, and we offer these. We got templates, there's 8 templates, so this is one I picked. Nice thing about this is you can do videos, you can take your video links and put them on here, if you got a property for sale, you do virtual videos or on your own website. You post on YouTube and do it here too. So, and then also, if they wanna get a hold of us and contact us, they can go out and fill out, that's us. About us, got pictures of Kevin in there, they can send us comments, things like that.
If they want to sell their home, they can fill out a
Yeah.
script.
Yeah, they can fill things out like that. So, what'd you think?
Yeah.
Very good.
You okay? Does that help or not?
Yes.
I don't wanna bore anybody else with this, but they gotta do it in future classes or not? How many folks think they ought to do it again for other folks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Very beneficial.
You know, it's not gonna be your only way of advertising, but it reaches another niche of the market. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
And you go out and you think you put a video up and you think the whole world's gonna come out there, well, you know, if you got the headline right, and you got the tags right, and you got the body right, then you got a shot at it. If not, people can't find it. But the cool thing is that with Google, it's just like with Donna, both Donnas, you saw two videos out there. They're both on the front page of Google if I put in 123 Main Street in Orlando, Florida, right? That works. So, good?
Good.
All right.